All right, our next section we're talking about parallel and perpendicular lines. Remember, parallel lines have the same slope. Perpendicular line, the slopes are negative reciprocals. Negative reciprocals. All right. And then another prerequisite that we need to know is just slope-intercept formula. Y equals mx plus b. So when we say same slope, we're looking at that m, the coefficient in front of the x. That's what slope is, right? So remember, an example of same slope would be m of 2 and an m of 2. If we wanted an example of negative reciprocals, if we had an m of 2, then our negative reciprocal would have to change the sign and flip the fraction. So to write 2 as a fraction, it'd be the same thing as 2 over 1. When I flip that, it's going to be a negative 1 over 2. So these slopes are negative reciprocals, so therefore they're perpendicular lines. All right. Are the following lines parallel, perpendicular, or neither? All right. So let's see if we need to get them into our slope-intercept format to figure out the slope. Here we do not. It's already in slope-intercept form. So I'm just going to pull the slope because that's all I need to know. And my m is the coefficient in front of x. So my m is 1 over 4. All right, well, hang on to that. Let's look over here and compare the slope of this line. This is not in slope-intercept form, of course, so we need to get it in slope-intercept form. We're trying to get the y by itself. So I need to remove everything around the y. Let's always start off with any term that doesn't have a y in it. So let's move this minus 6 by adding it. I add it to both sides of the equation. Now, why did I put it over here instead of under the negative 8x? They're not like terms, so you can't combine them. All right, so on this side of the equation, I'm left with 2y is equal to, let's just bring both these terms down, negative 8x plus 6. All right, we're almost there. The y is almost by itself, but right now it's being multiplied by 2. To undo multiplication, we divide. So if I divide 2 on this side, I need to divide every single term on this other side by 2. So divide by 2, divide by 2. Those cancel out. I'm left with y is equal to negative 8 divided by 2 is going to give me a negative 4x, and then 6 divided by 2 is going to give me 3. So here is my equation. I can now pull my m, which is negative 4. All right, looking at these two m's, are they the same? Definitely not. Are they negative reciprocals? Well, they have opposite signs, so that takes care of the negative part. If they were both fractions, are they flipped? Yes. If you flip 1 over 4, that becomes 4 over 1, which is the same thing as this 4, right? So negative 4 and 1 over 4 are negative reciprocals, which means the lines are perpendicular.